Hello, Internet. I've been asked a lot recently by all sorts of people. How does somebody get into being a journalist? How does someone do that? And uh, and I say, well, there's all sorts of ways that you can get into it. Just kind of practicing and practicing your craft, kind of figuring out what it is that you want to talk about. Having your own style. Really just putting the hours in. Or you can take the quick route, which is Ubisoft's Imagine Journalist. And I just thought it hasn't got much coverage, and I just wanted to just kind of show off what it is that you get with the game. I'm not going to show any footage or anything like that. I'm just going to do a quick unboxing video for you, and we'll kind of take things from there. Okay. So let's move on with that. So here it is. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is Imagine Journalist. It's got an absolutely, as you can see, beautiful front cover here. Lovely lady here with a cheap microphone that has clearly been bought by the props person about 10 minutes before the photo shoot in a Dixon's. The Ubisoft logo just there, licensed by Nintendo. Just some stars around here. You might notice that there's a little camera there. That's called an SLR, and obviously you'll be using that in the game. Nintendo DSi compatible, so if you do have a DSi, you can take advantage of many amazing features that are unlocked with the power of that upgraded Nintendo system. Let's just quickly move on to the back here. As you can see, the camera already in play. Woman from photo on the front. She is using that camera. She's pointing it out. A little bit of fourth wall breaking, which is never a bad thing. Metal Gear Solid did it, so why don't Ubisoft? As you see, here's the DS. Kind of just showing some of the game features. Don't actually recognise that screenshot from the game whatsoever. And here is the DSi feature, the main DSi feature. It's basically, just zoom in a little bit, and by zoom in I mean move the camera closer. It's basically the ability to sort of present shows with the camera on the DSi. I don't have a DSi because I don't really see the point in buying a new console for DSiware. Let's move inside. Open it up here. Open it up. Oh, content's falling everywhere. Now, obviously, you've got your health and safety precautions booklet. I always recommend reading this front to back before playing. It's one of those. Oh, look at that. Do you remember on the NES when they used to be like stapled together and actually a booklet? Okay, so I'll just assume that you've read that. Here's the manual. This is Imagine Journalist's manual. Just open it up. Very quick table of contents. Getting started. Controls. Introduction. Characters. The game. Technical support and warranty. Obviously, the original Nintendo seal of approval right there, completely undercutting anything it ever meant. And as you can see, just move through. Very standard manual, but for such an excellent game that really does sort of lay everything out in front of you in an interactive environment, you don't really need the manual, so that's not too much of an issue. Characters Katie, obviously, much loved character in the Imagine line. Boss as a character, boss, not the boss or a boss or your boss, just boss. Journalism teacher, which is an older woman with, I think, glasses, just to fulfill the stereotype. And you move on and just sort of it talks about the office and the school and the mini games and press reviews and the Grand Slam, which is a tournament for journalists. I haven't been invited to the tournament for journalists yet in my career. Bit disappointed by that. bit disappointed. But just to give you a quick introduction, as I say, I'm not going to show you any video of the game because I can't really capture it. And really, the magic is in the playing of it, and I think it would be a bit of a disservice to show it to you. So, in the game, you are Katie, a young woman about to kick off her journalism career. The agency is recruiting for your dream job, city desk reporter. It's a perfect opportunity to take your first steps into the exciting world of journalism. Through your successful reports and interviews, you will become a top reporter prepared to cover any story anywhere in the world. There are quite a lot of stories about desks across the world, which is quite exciting. And the agency, just to clarify, it isn't the same agency from, say, a spy thriller or some sort of secret shadowy organisation. It's just an agency. It's just an agency. Here's the cartridge. This is what the game comes on. You put that into your Nintendo dual screen, and basically it basically contains everything that you need to be a sort of journalist, which is it's good training. It's good training. At 30 quid, you can't really argue, can you? I mean, a lot of people pay quite a lot of money for this sort of stuff. And inside, obviously, advertising for games that you haven't bought. You bought Imagine Journalist? Well, fuck you, because there's all these other games that you could have bought, including Imagine Baby Club, and Imagine Fashion Model, and Imagine My Boutique. Just imagine My Boutique, if you will. That's so. There we go. Quite a comprehensive package. Just wanted to put this out there on the net, so that, you know, just to kind of be the first. I've done some searching on YouTube, and there's not really a lot of coverage of the game, so I kind of wanted to get in there first and get all those YouTube hits. All right, so speak to you soon, and happy journalismism.